This is episode 64. Welcome to Wellness in Every Season, the place where we explore the rich tapestry of motherhood and wellness in all its forms. I'm Autumn Carter, your host, guide, and life coach. Welcome to episode 64 of Wellness in Every Season, titled Emotions in Action, Guiding Kids Beyond Sorry, brought to you by my Reclaim Your Time program. In our upcoming episode, we'll delve into the vital subject of teaching children to express themselves without relying on automatic apologies. Listeners will learn about the importance of fostering emotional honesty over perfunctory apologies and how this approach can help children develop emotional intelligence and resilience. We'll explore strategies for active listening and open communication, providing parents with practical tips on how to model these behaviors effectively. Throughout the episode, we will discuss how to help children accurately identify and express their feelings using simple exercises that can be incorporated into everyday family life. These discussions will empower parents to guide their children in reflecting on the impact of their actions on others, promoting deeper understanding and empathy. Listeners will also discover the significance of patience and consistent practice in changing communication habits. We'll offer strategies for maintaining these practices, even during busy or stressful times. The episode will provide a comprehensive look at how families can build a foundation of trust, empathy, and genuine communication, enriching their emotional landscape and preparing children for a lifetime of healthy, respectful relationships. Join us as we navigate these topics, complete with real-life scenarios, expert insights, and a mindfulness practice segment tailored to help both parents and children enhance their communication skills. You ready to dive in? This episode will not only inform you, but also inspire listeners to create more meaningful and empathetic interactions within their families. So, let's do this. Welcome back to our ongoing conversation about the power of words and the importance of using them meaningfully. Today, we're building on our previous discussion about why it's crucial for us as moms to avoid saying sorry when it isn't truly meant. As a mother of four, I've been reflecting on this topic deeply, especially in how it applies not just to us as parents, but also to the lessons we're teaching our children. Lately, I've noticed how frequently my children say sorry to each other, often as a quick fix to move past conflicts, much like the automatic apologies we discussed last time. This observation has led me to question the effectiveness of these apologies. Are my children learning to mend their mistakes with genuine understanding, or are they just checking off a box? In this episode, we will explore how to shift from encouraging automatic apologies to fostering deeper, more meaningful exchanges. We'll delve into what we can teach our children to say instead of a reflective sorry, helping them to truly understand the feelings of others and the impact of their actions. Join me as we explore practical strategies to enhance our children's emotional intelligence and help them build sincere, responsible communication skills. In our home, like many others, sorry has become a staple response. It's a habit my husband and I knowingly encouraged among our four children. But after recording our last episode about the misuse of apologies, I've started to notice just how frequently our kids resort to saying sorry. And oh, how often it surfaces, particularly when a bout of tattling is about to unfold. Yes, eye roll is necessary, especially when these apologies interrupt our adult conversations or those rare moments of solitude, even if it's just a quick escape to the toilet. These constant streams of swift sorries made me realize something crucial. Our children are using sorry not just as a genuine expression of remorse, but as a knee-jerk reaction to escape further scrutiny. It's their go-to tactic, whether to avoid disappointing us or to hastily smooth over disputes with their siblings. Usually it's the latter one. Reflecting on this, my husband and I are now questioning how we can shift this dynamic. We aim to raise children who are not only polite, but also truly empathetic, who understand their boundaries, and who can resolve conflicts independently without immediately seeking our help, our guidance. But how do we foster this environment? How do we teach our children to pause and consider the weight of their words, to truly comprehend the situation before defaulting to a conditioned apology? That's the key, isn't it? This episode will delve into these questions. We'll explore strategies that encourage our kids to articulate their feelings and thoughts more authentically and to engage in meaningful dialogues with each other. We want to empower them to manage minor conflicts on their own, reflecting real understanding and respect, rather than relying on us to mediate every dispute. It gets exhausting when we do. Join me as we navigate these challenges, sharing insights and practical advice on nurturing more thoughtful, empathetic communication within our families. But first, let's pause for a mindfulness practice. Welcome to your mindfulness segment focused on redirecting your children from instantly apologizing and fostering more meaningful interactions. Find a comfortable position, close your eyes if you wish, and take a deep breath in, letting it fill your lungs. As you exhale, release any tension or stress you may be carrying. Let's begin. Take a moment to reflect on how often your children say sorry and the situations that typically prompt this response. Consider whether these apologies stem from genuine understanding or are merely a reflex to ease tension. Let these observations guide your approach as we move through this practice. Envision yourself guiding your children to pause before they apologize. Picture yourself teaching them to assess their feelings and the situation, encouraging them to express what they truly feel and think instead. Imagine these interactions as opportunities to cultivate deeper emotional awareness and empathy in your children. Acknowledge any feelings of frustration or impatience that may arise in you during these teaching moments. Embrace patience and replace any critical thoughts with understanding and encouragement. Silently or aloud, affirm to yourself, I am helping my children to learn to communicate with sincerity and thoughtfulness. Say it again. I am helping my children to learn to communicate with sincerity and thoughtfulness. Now, focus on grounding yourself in the present. Feel the weight of your body on the chair or floor. Sense the support beneath you, and let it anchor you in this moment. Take slow, deep breaths, and use the rhythm of your breathing to stay connected to the present. Bring your attention to your senses. Notice the feeling of your feet on the floor, the sensations against your skin, any sounds in your environment. Let these sensory details help ground you further, pulling your focus away from distractions and towards the task of nurturing authentic communication. Continue breathing deeply and gently scan your body from head to toe. Note any areas of tension or discomfort. With each exhale, imagine releasing this tension, allowing it to flow out of your body. Invite calmness and clarity into every part of your being with each breath. As we conclude this practice, express gratitude for the time you've dedicated to enhancing your parenting and your children's emotional skills. Carry this sense of purpose and the techniques you visualized with you as you guide your children away from automatic apologies towards more meaningful expressions of their feelings. When you are ready, gently open your eyes, bringing this mindfulness practice to a close. I hope this session helps you teach your children to pause and reflect before apologizing, fostering a family environment rich in sincere and thoughtful communication. Remember, be supportive and patient both with yourself and your children as you embark on this journey together. You are not alone in these efforts. I, for one, am joining you. In this segment of our podcast, we delve into why integrating mindfulness into our parenting approach is not just beneficial, but essential. We will also explore the scientific backing that supports this practice. Mindfulness means paying deliberate attention to the present moment without judgment. For us as parents, practicing mindfulness enhances our awareness of our own emotional states and reactions. This heightened awareness allows us to respond to our children's behaviors more thoughtfully, rather than reacting on impulse. For instance, instead of encouraging an automatic apology from our child, we can foster a discussion about what they felt and why they acted in a certain way. Yes, this takes more time, but remember long-term what we're going for here. This promotes a deeper understanding and teaches empathy, helping our children grasp the impact of their actions. Scientifically, mindfulness has profound effects on the brain. Studies show that regular mindfulness practice can decrease the size of the amygdala, the part of the brain involved in processing emotions like fear and stress. At the same time, it enhances the functionality of the prefrontal cortex, which means higher order thinking brain function, such as decision-making and impulse control. These changes help in improving emotional regulation and reducing reactivity. Yes, please sign me up. Key components in fostering a calm and reflective household. The benefits for children are equally significant. Mindfulness helps them develop the skill to pause and consider their responses, which is crucial for managing emotions and improving social interactions. This not only aids in their current social interactions, but sets a foundation for managing future relationships and conflicts constructively. Furthermore, mindfulness in children is linked to enhanced attention, better academic performance, and lower anxiety levels. Why am I talking about mindfulness here? Yes, we just did a mindfulness practice, but if children also have a chance to go through and think back on times that things were a little more rough and they needed to apologize and what they actually meant instead. So we're thinking to the past here. It helps us with our present, especially if we are doing it where we are now feeling calm and we are looking at it from a place of curiosity rather than judgment. Let me continue on with this. When a family practices mindfulness together, it transforms the dynamics within the home. It fosters an environment where emotions and needs are communicated clearly and respectfully. Maybe you won't need the sorry. Growing up in such an environment provides children with a strong emotional foundation, crucial for their overall emotional development. So, how can we incorporate mindfulness into our daily routines? I'm glad you asked. Simple practices like engaging in a few moments of mindful breathing together or enjoying a quiet minute before starting a meal can make a significant difference. Or how about just cuddling together for a little bit, just in quiet, just enjoying the quiet and the feel-good hormones that are going on from snuggling. These small practices help reduce stress and improve the emotional well-being of the family. Understanding the science behind mindfulness and its benefits can motivate us to make this practice a regular part of our family life. It not only supports each family member's personal growth, but also strengthens the emotional bonds within the family, building a foundation of mutual respect, empathy, and emotional resilience. Greetings, dear listeners. Do you ever find yourself caught in the endless cycle of daily tasks, longing for moments that truly feed your soul? I understand the intricate dance of being a mom, where your heart beats not only for your family, but for a life that resonates with your complexity and deserves to be as fulfilling as you are. That's why I extend a heartfelt invitation for you to join me on a transformative 90-day coaching odyssey. Reclaim your time, renew your spirit. Envision a life where your daily to-dos are not mere check marks, but pathways to soul-enriching experiences. Picture stepping into your home, not to chaos, but to a sanctuary of peace and tranquility. Imagine a household where responsibilities are shared equitably, reflecting the unique strengths and needs of each family member. Yes, you heard that right. Our program delves into what true equality in the home means for you and your loved ones, paving the way for a more harmonious and joyous domestic life. This is no ordinary coaching program. It's a collective voyage towards a life imbued with meaning and purpose. From the very beginning, we'll journey beyond the mundane tasks, delving into your dreams, your aspirations, and the essence of your identity. We'll introduce practical tools like color-coded time-blocking worksheets and meal planning that transcends sustenance, filling your table with not just food, but also joy. Together, we'll embark on the path of decluttering, liberating both your physical and emotional spaces to make room for fresh growth. And self-care, it becomes an unshakable cornerstone of your daily routine, nurturing your well-being in profound ways. All of this unfolds within a nurturing community of like-minded moms, each on her unique journey of transformation. As we conclude this empowering journey, we'll focus on acknowledging your inherent worth, nurturing your relationships, and exploring how carving out space for yourself contributes to a happier, healthier life and more fulfilling partnerships. This program is not just an experience. It's a launchpad into a life where you thrive in every sense. Are you ready to embark on this transformative journey? Secure your spot in the program now at wellnessineveryseason.com/reclaimyourtimeprogram. Because spots are limited, your new chapter awaits and it begins today. In this section of our podcast, let's discuss the crucial role of fostering a family culture that prioritizes emotional honesty over mere perfunctory apologies. It's important to clarify that our goal is not to eradicate apologies from our children's vocabulary, because that would just be weird and wrong. Instead, we aim to nurture apologies that are meaningful and reflect a true understanding and remorse for their actions. This approach is key to helping our children develop emotional intelligence and resilience, essential qualities for navigating interpersonal relationships thoughtfully and empathetically as they grow. Creating this culture starts with the values we instill and the behaviors we model as parents, which is why the last solo episode, so 2 episodes ago, we talked about apologizing as parents. By emphasizing the importance of understanding the feelings behind actions, we teach our children to reflect before they respond. This reflective practice encourages them not to rush to say sorry, simply to smooth over disagreements or because they feel pressured to apologize. Instead, it teaches them to consider whether their apology is genuine and what other emotions might be present, like frustration, disappointment, or misunderstanding, that needs to be addressed alongside the apology. Love that part right there, because there's so many times where we've even heard an apology ourselves and we're like, but there's more there. Like, I need more than just that apology to feel complete, heal from what just happened. Or when we're on the other side and we're saying the apology and we're like, there's more that I want to say, but I'm not sure how to say it. So how amazing to be able to teach these to kids when they're young, so they're not fumbling along like me as an adult. Okay. Additionally, active listening and open communication within the family play pivotal roles in this educational process. As parents, it's crucial that we model these behaviors by giving our full attention to our children when they express their experiences and emotions. This means listening without rushing to judge, criticize, or offer solutions right away. Yeah, I'll raise my hand. That's me. I have 4 kids, busy life, between work and home and everything else. Yeah, I need to work on that too. So we can work on that together. When we listen actively, we validate our children's feelings and show them that their perspectives are important. This validation not only boosts their self-esteem, but also enhances their capacity for empathy. Okay, sounds like it's worth it. By actively engaging in these practices, we lay a strong foundation for our children to develop the ability to listen to others empathetically. The skill is vital for building healthy relationships as it helps children understand and appreciate different perspectives and manage conflicts in a constructive manner. The ability to listen and communicate openly also contributes to deeper family connections, creating a supportive environment where every member feels heard and valued. Through fostering a family atmosphere that values emotional honesty and teaches active listening, we equip our children with the tools they need to engage in more meaningful interactions, not just within the family, but in all areas of life. This preparation is essential for their ongoing emotional and social development, helping them become compassionate and thoughtful individuals. So let's talk about a life hack that can really bring this home for you, because I'm sure you're like, what do I have them say instead of sorry? Right here. Building on the insights from my last solo episode, let's create a life hack cheat sheet specifically designed for children. This tool is an excellent way to guide our kids in expressing themselves clearly and respectfully, moving away from the automatic sorry and towards more thoughtful communication. This cheat sheet offers alternative phrases that children can use in a variety of everyday situations, aiding them in effectively communicating their feelings and needs. Let's explore how this cheat sheet can empower our children. When they need more time or space, instead of sorry, I'm busy, try, can we do this a bit later? I'm finishing something important. Sound familiar? When expressing a different opinion, instead of sorry, but I don't agree, or a straight up argument, in my kid's case, I think it's a bit different. Here's my idea. When someone shares something sad, instead of sorry you're sad, try, that sounds tough. Do you want to talk about it? I would just melt if I heard a kid say that. When declining an invitation from a friend, instead of sorry I can't come, try thanks for the invite, I can't make it this time. When they don't understand something in class, instead of sorry I don't get it, try can you explain that one more time, I want to understand. A teacher would be all over that, I want to understand. When they are late, instead of sorry I'm late, try thanks for waiting for me. If you notice, some of these are similar to the ones for parents. When they accidentally bump into someone, instead of sorry, try oops, are you alright? When a friend is upset with them, instead of sorry you're mad, puts a lot of it on them. Try I see you're upset, let's sort this out together. What a great way to keep friendships. When they need to set a boundary, instead of sorry I don't want to, try I'm not comfortable with this, let's do something else. When they're having fun and get a bit loud, instead of sorry for being noisy, try we're just having a big adventure, we'll try to be a bit quieter. As you noticed, a lot of these are things that more bigger kids would say, so try and find the wording that works for the young ones. And try to find more authentic language for your kids in general. But encourage your children to pick 1 or 2 phrases from the sheet to focus on each week, practicing them in relevant situations and make the wording work for them. This practice can help children feel more confident in expressing their needs and feelings, being considerate of others. Parents and caregivers can reinforce these new phrases by modeling similar behavior and praising their children when they use alternatives effectively. As a call to action, ask the children what other scenarios they find challenging and gather their input on different phrases they might use. This encouragement not only helps them feel involved and valued, but also enhances their learning and application of these communication skills. As we wrap up today's discussion, let's emphasize the crucial role of active listening and open communication within the family. I encourage all parents to model these behaviors by actively listening to their children's experiences and emotions, without rushing to judge or offer solutions. This practice is fundamental. It not only validates your children's feelings, but also teaches them how to listen and empathize with others. By laying this groundwork, we cultivate an environment ripe for empathetic interactions, which are essential for healthy emotional development. Furthermore, it's important to equip our children with the skills to identify and express their feelings accurately. Engage in simple exercises with your children like naming emotions, I'll be working out on that with them, discussing what different emotions feel like, and exploring appropriate ways to express those feelings. These activities can be seamlessly integrated into daily conversations and are particularly useful during conflicts or when a child might reflexively apologize. Teaching our children to articulate their emotions clearly helps them understand themselves and others better, fostering emotional intelligence. Additionally, help your children reflect on the impact of their actions by asking guiding questions. Questions such as, how do you think your friend felt when that happened? Or, what could we do to make things better? Prompt children to consider the consequences of their actions and their feelings of others. And we're going to have questions coming up in just a second. This moves them beyond a mere apology to a deeper understanding and reconciliation, which is a crucial aspect of responsible behavior. Patience and consistent practice are key in the process. Changing habits doesn't happen overnight, and as parents, we should anticipate gradual progress and celebrate small victories along the way. Remember, every family is unique, and it may be necessary to tailor these strategies to suit your specific circumstances. Be forgiving and patient with both yourself and your children as you navigate these changes together. In conclusion of this section, by fostering a family environment where emotions are openly discussed and understood, we lay a strong foundation of trust, empathy, and genuine communication. This approach doesn't just improve how apologies are handled, it enriches our family's emotional landscape, preparing our children for a lifetime of healthy, respectful relationships. Let's carry forward these insights and practices into our daily lives, ensuring our children grow up in a world where they feel heard, understood, and respected. Here are 10 coaching questions designed to help parents and children navigate the concepts we've discussed, such as understanding emotions, communicating effectively, and developing empathy. For parents, what are some moments this week where you observed your child using sorry automatically? How did you address these moments? Here's another one for parents. Can you think of a recent situation where modeling active listening helped resolve a conflict or misunderstanding with your child? For children, how did it feel when you used one of the new phrases from our life hack cheat sheet instead of saying sorry? For both, what emotions do you feel are hardest to express? Why do you think that is? For parents, how can you create daily or weekly routines that encourage open discussions about feelings and behaviors in your family? Children, what's something you could say or do next time you feel upset or angry instead of just saying sorry? For both, when was the last time you felt truly listened to by each other? What made that interaction different? For parents, in what ways can you help your child reflect on the consequences of their actions before they apologize? For both, can you think of a time when understanding someone else's feelings changed the way you responded to them? What did you learn from that experience? For parents, how can you consistently reinforce the new communication skills your child is learning, even in busy or stressful times? These questions are intended to prompt deep reflection and meaningful conversations between parents and children, fostering growth in emotional intelligence and communication skills within the family. In today's episode, Emotions in Action, Guiding Kids Beyond Sorry, we offered practical strategies to help children express themselves authentically, moving beyond automatic apologies. Early in the episode, we introduced a mindfulness practice tailored for both parents and children, which sets the stage for understanding how emotional honesty enhances communication and fosters resilience. We discuss the vital roles of active listening and open communication, showing how parents can model these behaviors to encourage empathy and understanding. We also shared exercises to help children accurately identify and express their feelings, improving their ability to reflect before responding. Throughout the episode, we emphasized the importance of patience and consistency in evolving communication habits, advocating for a forgiving approach as families make these adjustments. By the end, listeners should feel equipped to guide their children in developing deeper, more empathetic ways of interacting, contributing to a healthier and more meaningful family dynamics. Next week, I will be on with Lauren Rose from It Hurts to Mom. I will see you then. Thanks for tuning into this week's episode. I'm Autumn Carter, guiding you through motherhood's seasons. I hope today's discussion inspired you and offered valuable insights. Stay engaged with our motherhood wellness community by signing up for my newsletter. Whether you're interested in exploring specific topics more deeply or considering personal coaching, joining our newsletter is a great step. Just visit wellnessineveryseason.com/free resources to sign up. We value your journey and aim to keep you connected and informed through our newsletter. Your shares, subscriptions, and reviews help us reach more moms seeking empowerment. So please spread the word about our podcast. Thank you for being a part of our podcast community. I look forward to continuing our conversation, sharing stories, and exploring wellness in all aspects of motherhood. Take care until next week.